One day, as they were romping through the forest, they suddenly stopped, their ears pricked at the sound of dark clouds covering the sky. The ground trembled beneath their feet, and a shiver ran down Tara's spine. "Rico, I don't like the sound of that," she whispered, her eyes wide with fear. Rico, however, was too curious to be scared. "Come on, Tara, let's go see what's happening," he said, already dashing deeper into the forest. Tara hesitated, but seeing Rico disappear between the trees, she knew she had to follow him. As they ventured deeper, the air grew heavy, and the playful chirping of birds was replaced by an eerie silence. Then they heard it again, a loud, terrifying roar that echoed through the valley. A giant shape emerged from behind the trees, and Tara's heart skipped a beat. It was a mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, its sharp teeth bared in a menacing snarl. Its eyes, cold and merciless, scanned the forest floor as it searched for food. Tara froze in terror, but Rico was paralyzed with fear. He couldn't move or make a sound. The T-Rex was slowly approaching them, and they knew they had to do something to defend themselves. Without thinking, Tara stomped her strong feet, shaking the ground. The T-Rex turned its head toward the noise and let out a low growl. It wasn't expecting any trouble, but the sudden commotion had caught its attention. Tara took this chance to protect Rico. She stood in front of him, her three sharp horns pointed toward the approaching predator. "Go, Rico!" she shouted over the roaring of the T-Rex. "Get out of here!" Rico hesitated, torn between his own safety and his friendship with Tara. But seeing the determination in Tara's eyes, he knew he had to listen to her. He turned and fled, racing through the trees as fast as his little legs could carry him. The T-Rex lunged at Tara, its massive jaws snapping shut just inches from her face. She ducked under its snapping jaws and charged forward, her horns aimed at the dinosaur's chest. The T-Rex roared in anger and swiped at her with its claws, but she dodged out of the way, sending the mighty dinosaur stumbling backward. She charged forward again, this time ramming her horns into the T-Rex's leg. The dinosaur let out a deafening roar and shook its leg violently, trying to dislodge the sharp horns from its flesh. Seeing its chance, Tara leaped onto the T-Rex's back and slashed at its neck with her powerful tail. The T-Rex bucked and thrashed, trying to shake her off, but Tara held on tight. She raked her tail across the dinosaur's neck again and again, leaving deep gashes in the tough hide. Finally, the T-Rex collapsed to the ground, its struggles growing weaker and weaker until it fell still. Tara slid off the dead dinosaur and stood panting, her body aching from the struggle. She had never fought a T-Rex before, let alone one. A surge of triumph coursed through her, but it was quickly replaced by worry for Rico. Had he gotten away safely? She raced back the way they had come, calling out for Rico, her voice echoing through the silent forest. When Tara found Rico, he was trembling, his eyes wide with fear and his little body shaking. "Rico, you're okay," she exclaimed, rushing to his side. "The T-Rex, it's gone," Rico whispered, his voice still shaking. "You saved me," he said, looking up at Terra with gratitude in his eyes. Terra smiled, her heart filled with warmth. That's what friends are for. And so the legend of Terra the Brave, Triceratops who stood up to a T-Rex to save her friend, was passed down through the ages in the heart of the Dinosaur Valley. Their friendship became stronger than even the fiercest roar. So what would you do if you were in a fight between a T-Rex and a Triceratops? Let us know your thoughts. Now check out these awesome dinosaur videos and forget to tell us which one is your favorite. Thanks for watching and see you next time.